Hello, female initiative. I'm in Lachlan's room with Lachlan while he plays, because this is the only way that this video is going to happen today. So, you're going to have to bear with me through the baby sounds, the diapers behind me, and the toys that will randomly go off and possibly crying. But at least he's cute. Hi. He's so adorable. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. So, say hi, Lachlan. Hi. An adventure. An adventure that I've been on. Let's see. I've been on a lot of adventures, but the one I'm going to tell you about took place about 7 months ago in Costa Rica. I don't know if we told this story on the vlog or not. There will be pictures, so prepare yourself. So we're in Costa Rica, me, Trevor, Lachlan, my parents, and we decide, let's go to a volcano and hike up the side of it. So we drive to this dang volcano. I don't know what took us so long, if we left really late that day or I can't remember. Yeah. But we finally get there. In Costa Rica, it's a rainforest and there's lots of mountains. And so the sun goes down every day at exactly 6 o'clock. The sun is gone. It is dark. Like, no more light. So I think we got there at about 4:30 or so. And like the sun is starting to set and stuff. And we're like, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it up there in time. Blah, blah, blah. And then we're like, nah, we came all this way. Let's go hiking. So we start going up the side of this mountain. Volcano mountain. And I've got Lachlan strapped to my back, and it starts out really well. Well, fairly well. We start going up, and we come across these ridiculous fire ants that are everywhere. And so I try to walk across them quickly, and naturally, some get in my freaking socks. I had fire ant bites for like a month afterwards. Those things are huge. So that's the first thing that happens. Next, we're going up the mountain. The trail is not very well marked. So like half the time we're like, I don't know if this is where we're supposed to be. But we finally get up there and I'm like, we get to a bunch of lava rocks so that you can get closer to take a better picture of the volcano. I was like, really? I just hiked for an hour with a baby strapped to my back to get a better picture of a volcano. I could Google it. I could have gone on Google and gotten a picture of this volcano very easily. So that was that. And then like we get up there and we realize, okay, the sun is really starting to go down. We need to hurry our butts up and get down this mountain. So we start going down. And like soon as we get under the canopy in the rainforest, it's dark, completely dark. So we're going, and the trail is pretty rough, and it's still not very well marked. And then it gets really dark, like pitch black, can't see anything dark. And guess what? We didn't bring flashlights. Who'd want to bring flashlights to Costa Rica? So we have to use the lights on our phones. We have 4 iPhones with us, thankfully, and so we use 2 at a time to conserve in case we're lost in the rainforest. And we get to this one part where it's water. Not only is it water, it's like it's like standing water. And it's dark outside and it's cloudy standing water. My like biggest worst fear is water that I cannot see through. I hate it. If I can't see through it, I'm not going in it, because you don't know what is in that water. There are things that live in there that have teeth and are poisonous. And in Costa Rica, there's like piranhas possibly, anacondas. No. No. I was not happy about this at all. I cried the entire time I had to walk through it. I had Lachlan on my back, and I had my dad on one side and Trevor on the other side walking through the water with me. I want to say it went past our knees. It was so deep, and it was muddy and rocky, and I was just like having a meltdown the whole time, like freaking out. And I'm not one of those girls who's like, oh my God! Normally I'm not that way, but that is how I was with this water. I was freaking out. So we get past that point. We're still not sure if we're on the trail or not. And we keep walking. And I'm pretty sure I was really not a pleasant person to be around because I was pissed off I had to walk through this water and that we're lost in the rainforest at night with no lights. We come to a point to where we have to stop and I have to feed Lachlan. So I'm breastfeeding Lachlan in the rainforest in the dark. And like there's stuff dripping from the trees, and I'm sure that the rainforest is a beautiful place when you can see it, but I was angry that we were in it in the dark. We keep walking, and then there's this guy that we had saw at the beginning when we first started going. I guess he's the janitor. Custodian. He's a custodian. And he saw us go in, and when he went to leave, he noticed that our car was still there. So he turns around and he starts going up the trail the opposite direction so that he can meet us. And he meets us and finds us, and we're like, oh my God, there's somebody here who knows where we're going, thank goodness. And what's crazy is like, park rangers saw us. Park rangers told us to go. We asked, we're like, do you think it'll be too dark for us to go? And they're like, you'll be fine, just stay on the trail. Park rangers were not doing their job. The custodian was doing the park ranger's job. So we finally get out. It was horrible. But we made it out alive. And even though I am really negative about the experience, it was definitely an adventure. And how many people do you know have hiked through the rainforest on the side of a volcano with a 6-month-old baby strapped to their back? Probably none. I don't know anybody else who's ever done that, but I have. So that's my adventure. Yay!